Hello, my name is Eric Williams, and I have a question for you. When I say healthcare, what do you think of? Do you think about going to the doctor when you don't feel well? Or maybe having to go to the hospital if you get hurt? These are some of the different jobs that you could have in healthcare, but there's actually a lot of different jobs that make up the healthcare area. Healthcare is what's known as a sector. A sector is an area of the economy in which businesses share the same or related products or services. An industry refers to a much smaller group of companies that are related based on their primary business activities. So within the healthcare sector, there are a lot of different industries that serve different groups of people. Some examples of different industries in healthcare are medical equipment manufacturers, insurance companies, healthcare facilities, and hospitals in the industry that I'm in, the biopharmaceutical industry. And in each of these different industries, there's lots of different functions or roles that people have, such as finance, marketing, research and development, operations, and human resources. So today, I'm going to share more about the work that I do as a marketer in the biotechnology industry. Before I do that though, it'd probably be helpful to have some background on me so that you know a little bit more about who I am. So when I was in high school, I really liked math and science. I wanted to be an astronomer one day where I thought I would be able to look at all the different stars and galaxies up in the sky. When I went to college, I started off as a physics major, but ended up changing to chemistry because I realized that was what I was really interested in. I thought that maybe one day I'd become a doctor. By the time I graduated, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do anymore. But I learned through college that it was okay to make changes to what you were passionate about. I ended up talking with one of my mentors, and they thought that I would be great because I was a people person and communicator doing a sales and marketing position at a company. So I ended up applying to a biopharmaceutical company and becoming a sales representative for them. So what does a sales representative do? Well, as a sales rep, I use my chemistry background to learn all about the different medications that my company produced. I would understand how they worked, what diseases or conditions they treated, the clinical trial information about them, if they had any side effects, and a whole host of other important details about them. I would then go to different doctors' offices and share that information with the doctor so that they would know which types of patients to treat with these medications. It was a fun job because I would get a company car and spend most of my day driving around meeting different doctors, providing them with informational brochures and samples of my company's medication so that they could start helping patients right away. I felt like I was making a difference in helping doctors treat their patients. After several years of doing this, I decided that it wasn't what I wanted to do long-term for the rest of my life, that I wanted to grow my career. I had visions of becoming a manager and leading teams of people. I decided that I would go back to school and get an MBA, which is what I'm currently doing right now. An MBA is an advanced business degree that prepares students to become leaders and managers at a company. So what will I do once I graduate with my MBA? Well, currently I'm working part-time with a biotechnology company as a marketing manager. As a marketing manager, I help design the materials that the sales representatives, such as I was, use to talk with doctors. I use my chemistry background and my previous work experience to understand what's really important that doctors want to know and how to be able to help best serve their patients and provide them with all the relevant information about the products that my company has. I also help design other cool things like TV commercials and internet advertisements so that when people are at home, they can learn about my company's products and not have to wait for their doctor to tell them. There's so many different diseases out there, and there's not enough treatments in some cases to help every single person. So I do my part by making sure that everybody can learn about these different treatments, that they can go talk to their doctor about it. So remember, there's lots of different careers and roles that you can have in the world of healthcare.